Fast action is valuable until you can't undo it. Welcome to the Agentic Executive. I'm Adrian Cross. Today, a one-line operational primitive I call the operator's control dial. 3 knobs you set for any decision or automation so you move faster without gifting permanent downside. We'll cover the core insight, the exact dial template, enforcement patterns, NI prompts to validate dials, 3 copy-paste examples, and a 7-day pilot you can run immediately. Quick, practical, audit-ready. Make your next move count.
I'm Amelia Voss. I'll be on the clarity lane, asking the practical questions and pulling out the examples. The system reveals the truth, so let's make that system explicit. Ready when you are.
Hook. Speed without explicit trade-offs creates slow, accumulating liabilities. You can't just say move fast and hope negatives stay invisible. The dial makes trade-offs explicit across 3 knobs: speed, reversibility, and signal quality, so teams, agents, and tools share a common calibration language.
Quick check. When you say knobs, you mean operational settings anyone can read and enforce, right? Not a fuzzy checklist.
Exactly. Core insight in 90 seconds. Each knob maps to a single operational dimension. Speed, the time horizon you allow, minutes, hours, days, weeks. Reversibility, how cheaply and quickly you can undo the change and who owns the rollback. Signal quality, the minimum data and provenance required to justify action. Every decision sits somewhere in that 3D space. The dial is the compact coordinate system.
I like that. Speed is obvious. Reversibility often gets conflated with risk mitigation. Signal quality is the one teams skip. What counts as enough evidence to move? That's where stealth risk lives.
Move 1, the dial template. Here's the exact one-line schema I want you to copy and paste into your tickets, change logs, or agent prompts. Dial, speed, band, reversibility, band plus rollback owner. Signal, minimum data plus provenance token. That single line carries the 3 knobs and the enforcement hooks.
Give us 3 ready-to-use dials. I'll paste these into a ticket right after the episode.
Copy-paste experiment. Dial. Speed, 48 hours. Reversibility, 24-hour automatic rollback to prior price. Ops owner, revenue engineer. Signal, AB lift greater than 2% with cohort size greater than 1,000 and pricing change provenance token. Vendor term change. Dial. Speed, 7 days. Reversibility, legal rollback clause plus vendor credit. Signal, contract amendment signed plus procurement ticket ID. Agent auto-reply autonomy. Dial. Speed, 30 minutes. Reversibility, auto-revoke capability within 60 minutes. Ops owner, platform engineer. Signal, reply confidence greater than 0.85 with trace to source stock ID and user intent tag.
Those are actionable. The pricing example shows tight speed and quick rollback. The agent example pairs confidence thresholds with provenance. My reminder to listeners, keep bands conservative your first time.
Move 2, enforcement patterns, 2 minutes. Templates fail without enforcement. 3 patterns. 1. Pre-off clamps. A machine check refuses any execution that raises speed above an approved threshold unless a dial token is present. 1 click, 1 validator. 2. Automatic rollback windows. Actions beyond a reversibility threshold must include an automatic rollback schedule. If a rollback can't be automated, the action is restricted. 3. Weekly dial audit. Publish all active dials, recent executions, and incidents in a single short report so leadership sees where speed is trending and which dials were overridden.
Small but crucial point. The audit must surface overriders and their justifications. That prevents the dial from becoming decoration. Make the exceptions visible and short-lived.
Exactly. If you treat the dial as a label, you get false assurance, risk number 1 in our notes. So enforce the clamp.
refusal unless the token validates, and publish overrides with a required reason and time limit.
Move 3. AI patterns. 2 constrained prompts that integrate into your automation pipelines. First prompt. Validate a proposed dial against recent history. Input. The dial line, the last 90 days of similar actions and outcomes. Output. Risk score 0 to 100, 1 supporting quote from history, 1 quick mitigation suggestion, and a provenance link. Second prompt. Generate a 1-line monitoring probe that detects signal failures, what to monitor, threshold, and rollback urgency. Both prompts must return a confidence band and links to source events.
Example prompt A. Validator. Validate dial. Speed 48 hours. Reversibility 24-hour rollback. Signal AB lift greater than 2%. Using past 90 days of pricing experiments, return risk score, 1 supporting quote with link, and 1 recommended clamp change if risk score greater than 60. The key mitigation: always pair the AI output with a 24 to 72-hour human sanity check for strategic or reputational decisions. Do not let the model be the sole decision-maker on high-stakes moves.
Example prompt B. Monitoring probe. Create probe for dial X. Output one-liner that detects signal degradation, threshold for alert, and recommended rollback urgency. Output example. Monitor cohort lift over 6-hour rolling window. If drop greater than 1.5% with P less than 0.05, trigger immediate rollback and notify revenue engineer. Short, testable, and machine readable.
Pilot and fast action, 90 seconds. Run a 7-day pilot on one live stream. Day 0, pick a decision stream, pricing test, a vendor term, or agent autonomy. Day 1, apply the dial, run AI validation prompt, and record the risk score and provenance link. Days 2 through 3, monitor the probe, let the automatic rollback window be active. Day 4, rerun the AI validation to detect drift. Day 7, publish a 1-line lesson, dial used, rollbacks performed, false alarm rate, and recommended band changes. Start conservative. The pilot's data should inform expansion.
Operationally, that yields 3 measurable metrics after 7 days: number of rollbacks, false positive rate for rollbacks, and time to rollback. Those numbers tell you whether to relax or tighten bands. Precision drives agency.
Before we wrap, risks to be aware of. 1. Treating the dial as decorative without enforcement. 2. Choosing poor bands that are either too permissive or too conservative. 3. AI validators overfitting to past patterns and missing novel risks. Mitigations. Require a one-click machine check refusing execution without a validated token. Start conservative and learn via the 7-day pilot. Constrain AI responses to include provenance and a confidence band, and pair them with a 24-72-hour human sanity check for strategic items.
Practical final note: add the dial line to whatever your teams use to execute changes. Tickets, commit messages, agent prompts. Don't invent a parallel process. Embed it where decisions already happen so it's automatic and visible.
Final one-liner to take away. Set a dial for one decision today: speed, reversibility, signal, and enforce it with a machine check, an automatic rollback window, and a weekly audit. Run the 7-day pilot, measure rollbacks and false positives, then adjust. That's predictable trade-offs, fewer stealth risks, and faster, auditable action. Stay agentic.
If you want the 3 copy-paste dials, the 2 AI prompts, and the 7-day pilot script in a 1-page checklist, subscribe and we'll pin it to the episode notes. The quick win? Apply a dial to one decision before week's end.